We are in the midst of Black Panther fever since the movie just came out and it's making gobs of money and getting great reviews and most fans really like it. But that's not the first black superhero movie to have come out. And in the midst of the Black Panther zeitgeist, I wanted to remind you of the others, the pioneers who came first and paved the way. And I've made a list in order of my personal feelings about which is more awesome. You know, it'll start with the least awesome and end with the most awesome. So this is just my personal countdown. But anyways, let's get started. Blank Man. This was like a superhero comedy parody that came out in the 1990s starring Damon Wayans as like a nerdy, simple-minded inventor who invents like, you know, gadgets in a suit that help him fight crime, street crime in the inner city. The next one, Meteor Man. This was another 90s movie with Robert Townsend starring as the character Meteor Man. It's another superhero comedy parody, you know, making fun of superheroes the same way Blank Man was, the one I just mentioned. It's about Robert Townsend plays a school teacher who gets powers when a meteor falls to the earth, and it gives him a lot of Superman-like powers. He can fly, shoot blasts, he's invulnerable, that kind of stuff. And just like Blank Man, he primarily uses it to fight street crime in the city. And I think this inspired a comic book that came out at the same time, the Meteor Man comic book. And that's the next one on the list. Next up, Steel. This is based on the DC Comics superhero of the same name, who is a fairly popular member of Superman's supporting cast. And Shaquille O'Neal, the famous basketball player, he's retired now, but sometimes actor, he played the lead character, John Henry Irons, the inventor who invents a super suit and a super hammer, a really long hammer with a long handle. And unlike Thor's hammer, which is shorter, but anyways. And I know I'm not trying to make a joke there. I'm literally talking about hammers. But anyways, he builds himself a super suit with all these superpowers and fights crime. And it's, you know, it's kind of like Iron Man's suit. He puts it on and he has all these great powers. Next up, Hancock. This one came out quite a few years later, starring Will Smith as an immortal, like, I think alien or someone from another race who forgot he was an alien or whatever. Spoilers. But anyways, he comes to Earth and he also has like Superman-like powers too. I guess that's a popular thing to give superheroes, is to have them almost be just like Superman. You know, he flied around and stuff like that. But he also, you know, caused a lot of collateral damage when he fought crime and saved people. And he was a jerk. Well, he was a drunk, sorry. And, you know, he got in trouble for that in the movie. He was a very flawed superhero, but still a superhero nonetheless. And that was a comedy too, but not a parody like Blank Man and Meteor Man. Hancock was just straight up a comedy. I don't think it was trying to make fun of other superhero movies. It was just a superhero movie that was really jokey for the most part. Next up, we're getting into more serious and legit territory here. Spawn! Perhaps the first superhero movie with a black male lead that was taken, I guess, more seriously than some of the others, most of the others. This one starred Michael Jai White as a Marine who is killed, I think, or injured. I saw the movie but forgot. But anyways, he goes to hell and he makes a pact with the demon to get out of hell and see people again. But he has to be a leader of, I think, armies in hell or something like that. But of course, because it's a demon, there's a catch. And he comes back and finds out his wife is married to someone else, all this kind of stuff. He, you know, he's kind of, you know, the demon tricks him. But he still gets superpowers in the process, all these supernatural powers. But because of his situation, he winds up having to fight, you know, all these demonic supernatural crime. It's based on the popular Image Comics character from the early 90s. Spawn was, I think, one of the biggest Image characters in the old days when they first launched, by Todd McFarlane, a famous comic book writer and artist. And right now, I think they're going to reboot that. I don't know when the new version comes out, but Spawn's supposed to be getting a reboot. And last, but certainly not least, perhaps the most beloved and legit black male superhero movie, the Blade series, starring Wesley Snipes. I love the Blade series. That's my favorite superhero movie in this list, and deservingly so. It was so good that they had to give it 3 movies because people liked it that much. But anyways, it's based on a Marvel Comics character, and Blade is a half human, half vampire superhero. And because he's half vampire, he has all these powers, but he uses it to fight supernatural evil. In the movies, it's usually other vampires. He's not a full vampire, though. So, you know, he can control wanting to suck people's blood. I guess that's why he's able to be a good guy and fight with humanity. But that puts them against, like I said, pits them against those full-blood bloodsuckers. The actual vampires who don't give a crap about helping humans, just want to eat them up and drink their blood. But anyways, Marvel Studios, I think, got the rights back to Blade, and they're going to reboot that too. But I don't know when the plans are for that to come out, but it's in the Marvel MCU house, so it'll get the Marvel treatment pretty soon. Well, eventually. So there you have it. 6, and because Blade was a franchise, I guess that makes it 8 superhero movies with black male superheroes that came out before Black Panther. They paved the way for the Black Panther excellence we're seeing today, right? Or at least they came first. I think we'd be seeing a Black Panther movie even if those other movies hadn't come out. But, you know, they were the first. Are they the best? You be the judge. But thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to watch me make more videos about superheroes in movies and TV, please like the video and subscribe to the channel because I like doing this for you, and I appreciate your viewership, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.